Hello everybody, look what I found. Woo. The fish eye's back. Screw it in. There we go, that's much better. Awesome. Okay, this one is going to be a tutorial because YouTuber called Bobby check him out. He's quite a new dreadlocker. He's only been going for 2 months now, but he's got quite a variety of different styles in his hair. Basically, he's got some back combs, some twist and rips, some neglect. Yeah, his neglect ones are like I think he said like a year and something old now. So he's got a couple of neglect ones, a couple of back combed and twist and ripped. He's got a few like plaits and stuff in his hair as well, like how I did my loose hair help video where I plaited them together. He's done a lot of that and all that sort of stuff. And he's been inspired by my buttons, basically, if I can find them. Where's my buttons? Some of them fell out actually because basically what happens is they're very stable in there, but after washing and washing and washing, the plastic kind of deteriorates, which I obviously didn't realise when I first put them in. But yeah, the plastic kind of deteriorates and ends up it cracks and snaps off, so you end up with just like bits of string stuck in your hair. They're in here somewhere. I just can't find them at the moment. There he is. Okay, let's see where I had that purple one there, now it's snapped off, there's just string left, but I've got this one in there which has been there for a lot longer, so it seems whatever material, it depends on what material your button is made out of basically. So, but you can use this technique for putting anything in your hair. Like I'm going to use these little Chinese coins, if you can kind of see them. They're off like a bracelet that I had. Same ones I have around my neck on my necklace. So I've got a real Chinese coin there, then these fake ones from a bracelet. Yeah, and because they've got a hole in them, you can sew them on like buttons. So that's all you do. All you need is you thread whatever colour you want. Like I've got green on that one, and I had white on that one. This one's gonna have black on, so to me I don't really give a shit. But if you want it to camouflage in with your hair, obviously use a tone that's close to your hair, like a brown or a blonde or whatever colour of hair you have. Yeah, and basically you're just gonna wanna have your measure of string like this or whatever, with the needle on the end, and then all you want to do is pick a dread. I haven't really thought this out, so I don't know. Let's use this dread here maybe. What's this one? That's quite a fat one. Let's choose this one. Okay, it's in the back there somewhere hidden. Okay, and then basically all you want to do, this helps if you have longer dreads with this, because you want to be able to, you know, get it in front of your face so you can do it. Yeah, basically just put it against your dread, and then you're just going to want to sew it on basically. A lot of people sort of don't want to sew things into their dreads. Me personally, I don't see why not. They're your dreads, do what you want with them. Doesn't damage them in any way at all. If anything, having this thread going through them actually strengthens them, so don't listen to other people if they're saying that this is going to damage your hair. The only thing that damages your hair is if you break the hairs, and this isn't breaking them, so don't worry about that. Yeah, basically just sew it on like you would be sewing it onto a shirt. And like I said, you can do this with whatever you want, as long as it's, you know, like a sewable object. In fact, actually, oh shit, my string broke. Yeah, complications you might have. Your thread might break, which obviously isn't good. But don't worry about that. I think what Bobby did in his, actually, I think he backed them up. So you can put one on the back, so they're like this, like a sandwich, if you can kind of see. So then, like whatever way the coin is facing or the bead is facing, it's always going to have the picture out. Which I guess is a good idea. I didn't do that for mine, but well done, Bobby. Yeah, and you just sew it on basically. You may go cross-eyed because There's a lot of looking close to your face. But once you've done it a few times, it becomes a bit easier once you're used to it, going in and out. Just make sure it's nice and secure in there, it's not going to fall out, sort of thing. I have in the past sewn quite a few things into my hair, to be honest. If you remember, I did have that wrap in the back. It actually fell off. The dread, it came sort of untangled. One bit, I think one bit snapped on it, and the rest of it came untangled. So now all I have left of it is like this little band of the leather, which is sewn into my dread, so I can't get it off now. And I did have some down here, but that bit snapped off as well. It's just, you know, materials don't last as long as hair, so for all the washing and wet and getting wet and then wringing out and drying and stuff like that, it just, you know, eventually they snap and break. So yeah, I sewed that in. My other one with the wrap on this side, wherever it is, there it is. That one there is sewn in at the top and sewn in at the bottom. I just, if I know I'm going to want to keep something for a long time, I just sew it in, you know. It's much easier than having to fiddle about trying to find a way to secure it with a knot. Just fucking sew it in. Okay, I think that's secure enough now. So when it's secure, just like go through the string and make a knot like you would if you were sewing something. Just through the loop a couple of times. Put it tight. Do it again. Ow, stabbed myself. Yep, do it again, do it again. Just keep going until you're happy with how strong it's going to be. And when you know you'll be able to cut it off and it won't untangle. Yep, and that's that basically. Get your scissors, cut it off. If I have some scissors, I don't even know if I have scissors. That'll do, it's a knife. Alright, get a craft knife. Whatever you want basically. Cut it off. And then cut off any excess bits you might have sort of hanging around, like got that bit there from where it snapped. Keep fucking cutting myself. Okay, and you know, I'm sure when you guys do it, like usual, you would take a lot longer over it than I would, because as you can tell by the state of my dreadlocks, I really don't give a crap what they really looks like, as long as I'm happy with them and they feel natural. But yeah, so there it is. So you got your butt on the one side and on the other side too. It's just nice and secure in there. It's not going to come out. That dread's nice and strong, not damaged and nothing like that. And you can stylize whatever you want to put in there basically, but just remember that once it's in there, it kind of is in there for good, unless you want to fiddle about trying to pick out all the bits of string and shit. So yeah guys, so hope this helped. And yeah, BobbyOBot, I think it's BobbyOBot 1 actually, might be BobbyOBot 1. Yeah, check his channel out. He does a lot of tips like tightening sprays, stuff like that, different kinds of washes, like aloe vera I think he does. He uses a lot of aloe vera in his dreads, which is quite cool. I've never heard of that, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, he does updates obviously, so you know, check him out and subscribe. Cool guys, and also subscribe to me. Cheers guys, see you later.